Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun Politico, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. This one not the off in mind. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. Can in the touchlight every corner. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar, just they get the higher power. Over naira. See them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun the Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Imo, woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun the Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Aha. Now Imo na don't hear all these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want to make the common man get waiting supposed get for this country. Una never
anything. Una go here win. Good afternoon to you, good morning, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Thank you so much for joining me. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Therefore, wherever you are joining from, you are welcome. If you have read the caption of the broadcast, you can make your own contribution accordingly. I will read the comments. And then we'll take it on from there. You have been reading about the war in the eastern Nigeria, even though they have been disguising it. The government of Nigeria, the jihadist government of Nigeria, is hell-bent in burning down the eastern Nigeria, burning down the western Nigeria as they burn down the northern Nigeria. They have, they've put up different schemes in order to gaslight the IPOB members and then the ESN members. They have gone beyond gaslighting them. They are now hunting them and killing them after they were burning down their own city. Imagine government that are supposed to protect the people now orchestrating the worst of the worst crime in the land across the country, supervising terrorists who are killing the citizens and at the same time killing the citizens themselves who are defending themselves. All of these are the textbook definition of the state of Nigeria today. The governor of Eastern Nigeria. Let me tell you something. When the effort to get the leadership of IPOB, the Nnamdi Kanu and his team. The effort to get them arrested, to get them bribed after they got kidnapped and then humiliated. People got killed. The Eastern governors agreed that they could mediate by presenting a mouth-watering deal to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu met them in Enugu. They had a meeting. In that meeting, they told him to abandon Biafra. Imagine your own brothers telling you that you should abandon what has claimed millions of lives that nobody wants to talk about. When that didn't work, they gave the approval for the military to come in and kill Nnamdi Kanu in Igbo land. And they were ready for the consequences of that. Well, they couldn't kill him. He escaped, but those 26 others, including his own dog, could not make it. They were killed that day. As if to say, the same people who plotted to kill Nnamdi Kanu, as if to say they were not prepared for the consequences of their action. Now, the governors of Eastern Nigeria, after the long wait, long negligence, or should I say long collusion with those who are hell-bent in destroying every part of Nigeria by all of their deeds, and the government of Nigeria, the military in Nigeria, the Nigerian police, the Nigerian security services, and all of them, they are all in bed with terrorists. The governors today are now saying IPOB, they have declared war on them. How? Nnamdi Kanu said, and he started what he called the ESN, where Igbo sons and daughters volunteered to protect their own land from the invading terrorists that the government of Nigeria will never protect them from. Volunteering security group. Rather than the governors of Eastern Nigeria to rally around him, support him, legalize it, just same way the terrorists and jihadist governors in the northern Nigeria continue to promote jihad and Sharia. No, they felt intimidated. Again, this time around, they decided to put the war themselves, and the person given the job is no other person other than Uzodinma or Uzodinma, the hopeless governor of the hopeless supreme governor of Imo State. Since he came to power, it is pretty much like his only job is to go after his own brothers, his own sisters, using the federal machinery to hunt them down, kill them, and come on. This is not being done by Hausa Fulani. It is orchestrated, sponsored, supervised, and being financed by the Igbo governors and Igbo politicians. And today, an average Igbo man or woman who identify himself or herself as an IPOB member is an endangered species in his own land. Courtesy, the Igbo governors, the Igbo politicians. They were hunting them down, hiding the news, hiding the story, keeping it away from you. People are dying, people are missing, and yet, those who speak up are called the enemies, the aggressors, those who wanted war. Can you see the context? Today, in Imo State, if you are an Igbo man or woman, all you have to do is just stand up and deny your Biafranness in you. That is all you need to stay alive. That doesn't even guarantee you will be alive, because as we speak, the fatwa that they are talking about, the jihad fatwa of killing the infidels, declared by the Boko Haram, by the ISA pandemic team, the JNI, the Sultan of Sokoto, all of these terrorist apologists from northern Nigeria. The fatwa is on every one of us who is not a Salafist, who is not a jihadist, even if you are a Muslim. Do you understand that? Imagine in a country where you are treated and acknowledged as an infidel simply because you don't practice the religion like them. That fatwa of killing everybody, all you have to do now is just deny that you are a Biafran. Just say it boldly, even though it doesn't guarantee that you will be safe. The ESN, Eastern Security Network, set up to stay in the forest of Igbo land, where the invading terrorists, killing, maiming, kidnapping, raping women are, domiciled, where they are coming in to perpetrate their criminality, where no one can indeed, stop them. They are in the forest, but whenever the Nigerian military want to show their force, whenever they want to show that they are working, whenever they want to share with us how they are dealing with Biafrans, how they are dealing with IPOB, they will go into the cities, they will go into the communities, they will shoot innocent people who are right there in their homes, accuse them of being members of IPOB. This is the war declared, the fatwa declared on the eastern part of Nigeria, the same fatwa they have declared on us in the western part of Nigeria. What is that fatwa? Give us your land or you die. When they couldn't bribe them, they continue to kill them. Now that war is now in the bedroom of the real aggressors. Referendum is not war, but for those who are benefiting from the rot in Nigeria, for those who are drinking from your blood, your spilled blood, the blood of your loved ones, the blood of your children, the blood of your parents, your neighbors, your communities, everywhere they have spilled blood in the name of one Nigeria, those who are drinking the blood, they are telling you that you are the aggressors. They are the aggressors. Referendum is not war, but it is deliberate. Even your Tifnumbu, the Jaga were, the Jaga bandit, the Jaga addict, the Ashiwaju Awon were, Ashiwaju Awon Ole, Ashiwaju Awon Agbero of Lagos. He himself is being converted to another Alimajiri. You remember that that is cap with 8 figure sign, 8 figure sign, yeah? He's changing now to that of Uthman Dan Fodio, the first terrorist to first wage jihad in a part of northern Nigeria. The first terrorist in history in Nigeria, his name is Uthman Dan Fodio. And when you see anybody who come around and say, you are insulting our grandfather, yes, I am insulting your terrorist grandfather. If that Uthman Dan Fodio is a proud grandfather of yours, somebody who was a trader, let me tell you this, somebody who was from a tribe of those who come around to come and trade, come to different communities where people are doing their things, then he went back. All of a sudden, he then mobilized other terrorists like a Shekawa, like all these terrorists from Niger, from Chad, from Guinea, from all these places who are now residing in the forest of Nigeria, destroying lives and properties, killing and raping women, right? The same thing was what Uthman Dan Fodio did, but he did it in the name of religion. He said he was bringing Islam. That was what brought about this terrorist too, that Lord Lugard finally merged together with people who have nothing in common with them. They now call the country Nigeria. Nigeria is an idea that is now dead. Uthman Dan Fodio is the first terrorist to come around. When he came, you know what he did? He invaded everywhere they were trading. Imagine Fulani coming to Kanuri, coming to Hausa land, coming to all these places where people are already there. And in 1804, Fulani terrorists led by Uthman Dan Fodio, they waged a war and they conquered all those areas. They killed and killed and killed and killed. 1804, they killed and killed and killed. And he killed all of their kings, their Sarkis, everywhere. He killed all of them. Those they call Seriki in Hausa. And replaced them with Amir, which is called the Emir, Sultan, Emir. And he established his caliphate. That caliphate is what they are glorifying in Nigeria today. When they talk about caliphate, Sokoto caliphate, the caliphate. And they tell you about the land they have. They conquered all those places. That's why they said Nigeria is willed to them. Because they conquered Nigeria. And it is a poor education that the likes of all those terrorists, Sultan of Sokoto, Emir of Kano, all those terrorists who are putting on a whole bag of a whole bed sheet on their head in the name of religion. That was what the terrorists Fodio did. To hell with you and your Madam Fodio. That's what happened. And since then, after replacing all of the Hausa kings, all of them, with emirs and all of them, they now imposed their own style of Islam. And since then, they have been claiming that Nigeria was willed to them. They attempted to cross the border. They managed to conquer part of Ilorin in today's Kwara State. These terrorists who are now using those who are willing tools in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, hunting their own people, that war is about to consume all of them too. They did something about 2 weeks ago when they staged, because what they were doing is that they did everything to make sure that they pushed the IPOB into picking up arms and fighting them so that they can then use the opportunity to start the genocide that they have been longing and dying for. They have been waiting for it again. Go on, couldn't let them do it. In 1979 to 1960, 1969 to 1973. So they have been waiting for another opportunity to start another program in Igbo land. This time around, not just Igbo land, anywhere anybody try them, because according to them, they have had the power now. So everything that goes wrong in the East, they want to link it to the IPOB. Here is another example. They staged a prison break in Owerri. Within just 4 hours, after they carried out the attack, the police IG, they have sacked him now. The then police IG came out and he said the attack was carried out by the ESN. How did you know? Then we started analyzing the events. The people who broke into Owerri federal prison. The prison is federal government prison. The prison is just about 2 minutes walk from the government house, which means you have a police post, security post inside the governor's house, governor's residence. 2 minutes. The attack in the facility, nobody died, not even one of the guards. The attack started from 1 a.m. and it ended at 5 a.m. 4 solid hours. They bombed everywhere. They used dynamite to bomb the entrance, and then they bombed down all the vehicles, but there was no distress call. The police headquarters is just about 5 minutes walk from the prison. Police headquarters of Imo State is just 5 minutes walk. The military post is just about 30 minutes drive from that place. The operation lasted for 4 solid hours. The prisoners even waited, sang the freedom song before they all dispersed. Dispersed. So we started analyzing it that, number one, since this witch hunting, since this hunting of Biafrans, hunting of IPOB members in Imo State by Uzodinma, right? We have not seen any procession of IPOB in public. We have never seen them again come out, do their rally. Since the proscription by Bokuwari's government, they have not been seen in public. How come do you really think it would be so convenient for the ESN to move into a city where Uzodinma, who went to Olu, he went to Olu to go and bomb Olu, looking for ESN members, the ESN members that are in the forest, the same who traveled and sent soldiers to Olu, the same Uzodinma, whose ESN brought the war to the next to his house, and for 4 hours, no response. When we started questioning them, they started changing the story. The intention was to say, do you see now? ESN, they have broken the prison. They have freed all the prisoners. They are now this, they are, let's kill them. Now they will start killing everybody. And all they have to say is ESN. Oh, he is IPOB. Oh, he is ESN. She is ESN. He is ESN. These people, this house, they are housing the ESN members, and they will just the Igbo stupid governors, the Igbo stupid politicians, the Igbo infidel. Even if you are licking the asses of the APC, and ready to kill your own brother, kill your own people to satisfy them, Al-Qaeda People's Congress, you are still going to be an infidel. Don't you get it? Nothing that you do. Kill your brothers, kill everybody, burn your city, allow them to destroy the lives and the economy of your people. You will still be referred to as infidels. Even Tifnumbu, Alaji Tifnumbu, is an infidel. Do you understand what that means? Eh? So they were looking for that excuse. When that didn't work, they now changed the story. They said the politicians were those behind it. Really? So it's not ESN again. We thought you said ESN are those unknown gunmen killing your police, burning your police station. Eh? Taking away the rifles of your policemen. And also broke into the prison. They were looking for anything and everything. There is one called Wirewike from Rivers. When his own ego was also bruised, when his history was told that you are an Igbo man, no matter how much you try to deny yourself, changing your street from Okoro to Umokoro, adding MMM to your name, just because you want to sound like a South, something that doesn't exist, something that doesn't make any sense. It's like saying North. Can you have a region called North? Eh? Can you have a region called East? Can you have any region called West? Can you have any region called South? That was what Nnamdi Kanu told the Wirewike of Rivers, and he ran mad, and he decided to bring in the soldiers. He was bragging about it. He sent soldiers to Obigbo. Send soldiers to Obigbo to go and kill innocent people. Declared curfew so that people won't leave their houses. Soldiers can come in and kill them. The numbers of people killed, we don't know. Over 500 people were picked up randomly, and they were transported from River State they were transported to Suleja, where they wanted to try them for terrorism. In Nigeria. So everywhere they say, ESN, they are now the unknown gunmen. They are now burning this. They are now doing that. And all of meanwhile, it is part of the plot of the Janjaweed terrorist government in Nigeria to gaslight IPOB, gaslight the Biafrans, so that they can carry out the genocide that they have been waiting for, a mini civil war, they will call it, okay? And they will blame it on the IPOB. And it seems to be working for some people. You know why? The saboteurs in Igbo land, they are also giving information to this military. Some of them who have personal beef, beef for Nnamdi Kanu. I don't like his style. Oh, he's feeling too big. Then they have started selling information of all the members of ESN, the key guys who volunteered their lives to protect Igbo land. No one is paying them. But yet, there are people in Igbo land now who are already working. They have been IPOB themselves. I'm not joking, right? They have been IPOB themselves. And because of whatever beef they have with Nnamdi Kanu, they have decided to start pointing fingers. That person, that one, our commander. You see, that one is the commander for this area. If you want to get him, this is where we always go to do our meeting. They are doing it now in Igbo land. Because as we speak, even the Igbo governors, Igbo politicians, they are not sure who are the unknown gunmen. Because they know that the ESN is not behind the killings of the policemen in the East. But generally in the public, they have pushed it already. And they are doing a lot as well to make everybody agree that everything that is wrong in the East now, it is the ESN. Oh, they are trying to cause war. Oh, they have killed soldiers. Meanwhile, they have their terrorists armed who are already there in the East, carrying out all of these attacks. And they can easily point at the IPOB. And that's all they need. That is all they need. It is the war that Al-Qaeda People's Congress, APC, Egbekegbe, it is the war they have been waiting for. These terrorists will burn everywhere until you stop them. The call for referendum is not a call for war. We know where terrorists are kidnapping people every day. We know the terrorists who are kidnapping, destroying, killing people every day. Every day, people are killed or kidnapped inside that Nigeria. And we know the region where that is rampant. Those who are pushing back that this is not going to be our portion, we will not be part of this. This is not going to be us. We will fight it. Those are now being the endangered. They are now the endangered people in Nigeria. Why terrorists are getting a mouth-watering deals after killing, spilling blood for these blood suckers, for these vampires, for this Al-Qaeda People's Congress, APC, Egbekegbe. Where do you keep yourself? Look at them. We were reading it in the news where Festus Keyamo, Festus Otobo Keyamo, came out to give the receipt of the conversation between himself and Eedris Abdulkarim. Let me tell you something. It's a two-way thing. Number one, Nigeria is a country where politicians have destroyed everything so bad, so worse, that to survive, if you look very well, you will realize that to survive, your survival is linked to many of these failed system. And once one touches another, it will affect you. They have made everybody dependent on them, whether you are going to admit it or not. So if you are still pretty much never going to phone a politician, congratulations. Oh, Eedris Abdulkarim is a private citizen like you and me. He is not a politician. He doesn't owe you and me any explanation how he live his life, how he survived in his life, as long as it is legit. In a normal world, there is something called something called seeking patronage. As you can see, right? I can approach you. I won't approach politicians, maybe not me. I won't. All right. However, I can approach my friends. Who am I? I always do that anyway. I can approach you and say, see, I want to do something. I need help. Can you help me? And my friends will be like, Maiyegun, what do you want? What do you want? Oh yeah, tell us. What do you want? Yes, we'll help you. That is in the open. I can come to you privately and say, sir, and people do come to me a lot. I will not because of that or because of their political belief or wherever they come from. And then I will then go on and say, see you, I helped this one, no, or because I didn't help this one, that's why he's not supporting what I'm supporting. But Nigeria has been so bastardized that the courage that Eedris Abdulkarim still has is something that even if all of you, if you have had any relationship with any of these criminals, any of these politicians in the past, something that you can call your own compromise. Compromise is when they feel like they have done something for you before, a favor, and you cannot speak again. If you say anything, they are going to come for you. They are going to tell the whole world that you are not a saint because they gave you money once, or because they didn't. You asked them for money and they are not giving you the money. This is where you are going to understand it. Eedris Abdulkarim is an artist, and as an artist, normally maybe he wouldn't have to do it himself. He would have a management that would go out there. It's not different from seeking for a job for him, right? And seeking for a job means he has his trade. What is his trade? He's a songwriter. He's a producer. He is also a an activist too. Yes, he is. But he has his trade. So if he decided that he wanted to trade with APC, Egbekegbe, for money, we would probably be roasting him today if we found out that he sang for APC. Because if he sang for APC, he would have collected money. He sang for Oshiomhole in Edo, didn't he? Did we not crucify him? That is his job. But you see a man who once stood, who claimed to stand on the side of the poor, Festus Otobo Keyamo, the Wari Oshpopi. Festus Otobo Keyamo once told us about the imperialism and the impunity of the greediness and selfishness of the ruling class until he became one himself. He hustled and hustled and hustled, and he found himself on the table. Then, as an old brother, old friend, God knows when they have met together as activists. So, Eedris Abdukareem, Festus Otobo Keyamo, Wari Oshpopi. I don't know where the relationship started from, because I won't text Otobo Keyamo and say I want to see you urgently. It will never give me audience. It will just be like, do I know you? I don't even know you, right? But listen to this. He approached him as a brother, right? And in a typical Nigerian way, if you don't give, you don't take. Okay, just go to them and just meet him, talk to him about what they are doing. They want to do election 2019. Tell them that you can sing for them if they can take care of you, right? And in fact, about Otobo Keyamo, I get one personal issue. I've been sleeping in a hotel in Abuja. I don't have money to pay for that my hotel. Even my mama self get money issue. Personal, brother to brother. I just want to make you know, if you feel help me, I say make I tell you. Text message. Otobo Keyamo kept the message. He kept all the text messages. And he said he didn't respond to them anymore. When he realized that, he just wanted to hustle him. Do you get that now? He just wanted to collect 1 million from him. Do you now see what I'm talking about? To this politician, all of these criminals, if Eedris Abdulkarim does not worth 1.3 million to Otobo Keyamo to say, I owe you, Eedris, forget politics. Brother, you know what? I don't have 1.3 million. I'll make arrangement for 1 million. What happened to Mama? What is that? At least show some sign and just leave politics out of it. But because APC, Egbekegbe, is a party of poverty, is a party that wants you to enjoy poverty and eulogize poverty and be proud in your own poverty state, where they can then come around and say, I want to save you. Oh yeah, take this 20,000 naira. You say, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, we are doing our best to help everybody. I give 20,000 naira to more than 100 people a month. That's what I do. The government is trying. We working for government, we are also helping you. That is what APC is, where they can come and tell you that they will give you free food for 4 years. You will collect free money for doing nothing. You know what I mean? Oh, your children will get free food while you have no job, right? And all of those promises, so they are the poverty-laden policies. So imagine if Eedris Abdulkarim does not worth 1 million naira in the hand of the politicians in Nigeria, how much do you think you are worth? Now that they are giving people 1,000 naira, 500 naira, do you now understand that? To them, look at this Eedris, so he just wanted to collect 1 million. The same thing, he told my friend another story, another politician, that Eedris believed that he's a friend too. Oh, he told my other friend that my friend said Eedris said he wanted he needed the money for something different. So he wanted to just hustle me 1 million. So Eedris Abdulkarim does not worth 1 million naira to Nigerian politicians. That is something there. That means if you are building a relationship with any politician, whatever it is, you are wasting your time, because you are worth nothing to them. Now, let us now come back to using that compromise to stop many other people who have the platform to call on this criminal government, expose them, and rally the people around and crush this jihadist government, save the people's life, break up Nigeria, let everybody have that peace. The peace that the terrorists with AK-47 have told us that it will continue to elude us. Do you know why so many of them are not using their platforms? Compromise. Many of these people you see out there, especially those of them living in Nigeria, celebrities, NGOs, all these people, thank God for social media. You will be so shocked You will be so shocked to see how much compromise they have on them. It's either they have helped them to pay back some debt, or they have helped them to pay house rent, or they have given their sons jobs, they have managed to pay hospital bill for them when they go abroad. All these things that some of them will not be able to talk again. Ask yourself this. How come before this APC, Egbekegbe, came to power, it was easier for people to go out there and express their displeasure, protest? Do you know why that changed? The people who used to do the protest then, those who are funding them, paying their children's school fees, paying the money, making them look like celebrities, making them look like they are well-to-do, while the rest of you are suffering. The politicians paying all those NGOs, all of them, those ones are now in power. So those NGOs cannot talk again. That is why the God that told Tunde Bakanu that Buhari was coming to change Nigeria for the better, that God who told him that Buhari was coming to change Nigeria in 2013, 2014, that God is no longer talking to him. He's now saying something. That God that he said spoke to him, that God is now saying rubbish to his ear. You know why? Because they have compromise on him. They have compromise on so many of your big men, so many of your loud-mouthed men. Many of them, they have taken, they have eaten the forbidden fruit from the hands of these politicians. And because the politicians are now in power, Nigeria can burn down. The compromise will make them talk. Let us appreciate Eedris Abdulkareem. So I'm saying this just to let Eedris Abdulkareem know that the shame that Keyamo wanted to share on you is on him. You seek help. Yeah, you might have used some unorthodox means, trying to be nice to the terrorist government, trying to be nice to a failed government, trying to campaign for them. Of course, that is unforgivable. But asking for help, come on, nobody should be held for that. If anyone is holding it against you that you're asking for help, and because whether they help you, whether they didn't help you, if they hold it against you by any means in any conversation where you can no longer have your own different opinion, and they come out to share your private conversation on that. I'm talking about private citizens. I mean, private people now, not to talk about politicians who failed. If Eedris Abdulkareem was supposed to be not from Nigeria, even if he doesn't really produce any music anymore by himself, he has the talent, he has all it takes to excel. He has the trade to make him live a meaningful standard life. But what has Nigeria done to him and his likes? Nigeria turned them to beggars. Nigeria destroyed them. Oh, yeah, you want to tell me about other superstars who are doing it better abroad? Of course. Maybe you can tell me how Nigeria did that for them. Maybe we should start with that. But Nigeria, okay. Nigeria didn't do it for them. But they try. They blow. You're just a dafty if you don't understand that those Nigeria destroyed, including yourselves, if you have a clue of the damage done to you by Nigeria, you will never sit down and, in fact, compare the missed opportunities and what Nigeria has done to you. Asking for help is not wrong, but screenshotting it, sharing it with all of us, that is the lowest. You know what they call the Al-Qaeda People's Congress members? They are called the C-West boys. These are the people who dwell in the latrine. There is no amount of low that is too low for them. Do you understand that? Even when they dip in the shit right there, they will keep digging and going lower and lower. Look at the senior advocate of nuisance. Otobo. Festus Otobo. Keyamo. Festus Otobo Keyamo. Senior advocate for nuisance. San. Senior advocate of nuisance. That's the reality. When we caught them harboring thieves, you remember Magu? Maguluta King. Maguluta. We said this guy is a rogue, he's a thief, he's a criminal. How dare you appoint a criminal a thief to hunt thieves, to arrest thieves? Where does that work? They said it's because we didn't like the North. Finally, they came out, they said, Maguluta is actually indeed a thief. Replaced him with another thief who sold 240 trucks. That one is there now, hunting thieves for them. They destroyed Nigeria, destroyed everything that you could probably hold there. And they're asking you to use the rags to hold the tata together, you know. How does that work? The terrorists continue to kill the people. They continue to kidnap the people. They continue to tell you that until Nigeria become an Islamic caliphate, we would know no peace. The Yoruba governors, Yoruba politicians, Igbo governors, Igbo politicians, Ijo Niger Delta governors and politicians, see your life. You infidels, you are fighting, killing your own people to satisfy the bloodthirsty jihad terrorists from the north, from the Sahel, who destroyed the beautiful place, turned it into a war zone, and they have brought that war. You are helping them. That's what you are doing. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, the hour has come. Few hours before they killed a commander of IPOB. A very, very, very unfortunate incident. A very sad one. His name is Ikonso. He is the IPOB ESN commander in Imo. He was reported to have come around into town yesterday, which was immediately after the attack and the burning of hopeless Uzodinma's house by the Fulani terrorists known as the unknown gunmen. We have the video. We saw them on video. After burning down the property and all of that, what happened next? The military were called in. Throughout the time they were burning and attacking the place, nobody responded, no police, no military came. When they finished burning down the entire place, they did not wait for any other minutes, since they already have the intel from those who are giving them information, the other Igbo sons and daughters who are serving as saboteurs for their own brothers and sisters now. This is where it's going to get worse, right? Working with the terrorists killing their own brothers and sisters in uniform, they pointed out the location of this guy. There was no gun battle. Okay, there was no gun battle. Look at all the weapons they displayed. You will realize that all the the live ammunitions, the bullets they displayed, including the cartridges they displayed. They had no guns for the guy. They had, you're supposed to have a pump action before you can have cartridges as your bullet in it. You see those red cartridges, right? So when they presented bulk, like, thousands of those cartridges, those red cartridges, there was no pump action gun on display. Okay, they also presented this belt. I don't know what you call it. So I'm not a military man, right? You see this belt bullet, the one that goes into the is it called KPG or whatever? Yeah, all those machine guns that 15 rounds ammunition that you have all these belt bullets. They displayed all of that, but there was no gun to match it. How can you say you engage them in gun battle? You engaged them in gun battle and there was no gunshot, there was no gun wound, there's no bullet wound on any of them. So it was an assassination. That's what happened, okay? They killed that guy, Ikonso. He didn't die fighting them. They trailed them after they have the information that they are in town, and they killed 7 of them, arrested the 2, according to them, and displayed the dead body to send the message out that they are going to kill every person known with the ESN. How do you think that's going to turn out? The ESN members knows that those who are giving them that backing, those who are giving them that, that chance of coming in to kill the Igbos, there are no other people than the Igbo politicians and the Igbo governors. And therefore, excuse me, therefore, they should not feel safe wherever they are. They should relocate to Abuja. So a few hours before that, I think Nnamdi Kanu knew the plot to kill this man, that he's already done, before we all heard the story. Because later that evening, the news broke. That was yesterday. They killed them, not because they engaged them in gun battle. Nigerian military, Nigerian terrorist people, this Nigerian terrorists in Nigerian military, they don't have the capacity to fight. They only shoot and kill at those who are unarmed. If you have gun, they will run away. Is that not what has been happening? Or what else will make what else will make soldiers run away from their own barracks when terrorists are coming in? Imagine that. So they did not engage these guys in gun battle. It was an assassination. Okay, assassination, and from what we were told, he was strangulated. Do you get that now? He was strangulated. And then they put on those, because of where they caught them, they put on those dresses and all of bulletproof and all of that on him to take his picture for their propaganda message. And it seems to be working. They have sent it out. But you know one thing that propaganda video would do? It will get more Biafrans, more Igbos to decide and more determined to fight this scourge. They will be ready to die more. It is not going to stop them from doing it. And let me tell you something. You can keep your pity. They don't need your pity. That's something I found about them. Igbos, Biafrans, IPOB, they don't need anybody's pity. They know what they settled for. They have been killed by Nigeria, not just Bokwari. They have been killed for decades. So they don't need our pity. They don't need our sorry. They don't need our anything. But they will appreciate it if we can tell their story honestly, say it the way it is to the rest of the world, without having to sit down and be the judge, the prosecutor, the defender in what we know nothing about, or what we know a lot about, but decide to twist it in the name of Nigeria. So they don't need our pity. Whatever we see about the Biafrans, it is not out of pity. It is, in fact, it is our own way of crying out loud to say, because when they finish with the Igbos, they will come for us. They are ready for us, are they not? Are our people not refugees already in the Benin Republic? Have you not seen the chat and the conversation of what they have done to our people in Ogun State? So when we talk, we are trying to make sure that whatever they are doing to the Igbos, we know they are going to do it to us too in Yoruba land. And that is how our own politicians as well, they are going to look away. It is war. It is. And don't mistake that for anything. Don't. We're all going to die. We're all going to get killed. We're all going to die anyway. But some people will choose to fight before they die. The Nigerian army should have this, at least they should have allowed them to have a one-on-one. Do you get what I mean now? Don't trail them using the information of all those saboteurs who are selling the information, collecting 5 million naira from Nigerian government to sell the information about the IPOB. It is now a dangerous situation. And you know what that means? It means that the Igbos knows their enemy first. They know the politicians are behind all of this, and they are going to go for them. The Enugu state governor came out and he said the Biafrans, the IPOB members, they have declared them, they have declared fatwa on them too. But they didn't declare fatwa on them. The Igbo governors, they brought fatwa onto Igbo people. They activated the fatwa of the jihadists on Igbo people, right? And therefore they brought the fatwa on themselves. Because when the house is burning, when the sky is falling, it's falling on everybody. Nobody is going to be spared. They collaborated with terrorists. They couldn't stand up and be men enough to stand up and defend their own people. You have a population, you have a region with a population of over 30, 40, 50 million people. And you are so afraid to stand up for them. Now, those people have been killed. They continue to be killed. They continue to be attacked. Despite the effort of the ESN, they are still endangered in their land because you allowed it. Right? Do you know what that means? It means that you won't be safe too. The house of a governor was burnt because they wanted to make a political statement, because they wanted to criminalize and gaslight the IPOB members. All of you, many of you have already believed it. It will take eternity to change your mind on that. But nobody cares. Believe whatever you want to believe. But they are not afraid of those who are killing them, because that didn't start today. Their effort is to end it, to make sure that their own children will not live in the same world where people will come in and kill them without consequences. How is that too much to ask? How? You can pretend all you like. You can look away all you like. You can try to be politically correct all you like. But the fact that you can't deny what has been established, and for everyone who is doing everything to gaslight the IPOB member, to gaslight the Biafrans, it is the convenient thing to do in today's Nigeria. But you know, one thing is this: you might pretend that it is not happening. You might join them in gaslighting the Biafrans. You might even watch them being killed. But what they are making you do is that you are also denying the bleeding of your own people, wherever you come from. We are bleeding in Yoruba land. Our economy has been ruined, destroyed. When they talk about the highest, the country with the highest number of jobless people in the whole world, Nigeria. When you look at that, you will see all our young men and women who are graduate, educated. Nigeria has happened to them. They are roaming the streets, walking about everywhere. And now they are going to survive. Nobody knows. And that is what Nigeria is for them. And it is going to get worse. Nobody is paying attention to that. They want you to pay attention to what they are doing in Igbo land, the bleeding, the killings they are carrying out in Igbo land. And they want you to blame it on the ESN, because it has been the dream all along. While we are bleeding, you are wasting your energy telling Nigerian army to kill all of them. Kill them. Useless Biafra. They are this and that. But you know what? You are also bleeding. And if you pay attention, only if you pay attention, are you paying attention? Can we blame the Igbos for the displacement of the Yorubas from their villages? Can we blame IPOB too for the kidnapping of our people, payment of ransom, destruction of farms and villages, burning of towns and villages, turning our people into refugees? Can we also sit back and blame the Igbos who brought that war to us? When did we negotiate for that war? Economy of Yoruba land has been destroyed. They shut our border for no reason, no nothing, only for them to open their border in the north openly for terrorists to walk in. The terrorists are now consuming us. They are killing us, and we are being told not to fight it. If we do, we will be killed. We will be punished by the government that's supposed to protect us. And when we identify the real terrorists, those who are in charge of the mass killings in the government, we are also gaslighted. You are Islamophobic. You hate the North. Why do you hate the Muslims so much? Why do you always like, all that stuff? Why are you this and that? We can't talk about it. And you still want our children to grow up in such place? If there will be any place at all. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick break. I'm going to tell you about my sponsor. Maiyegun's diary will not go to politicians. That's why you will never read it anywhere. You see, all of you who are disciples of Maiyegun, this is the temple of truth. I have a platform that reaches more than 20 million people every month. It's a grace. So I have a platform that reach more than 20 million people every month. And therefore, they call this platform Temple of Truth. I am the chief priest here, the chief priest of Temple of Truth. Your religion is not judged. Temple of Truth is where you are not judged by your tribe. You are not judged by your religion. You are not judged by your belief. You are not judged by your political affiliation. You are only allowed to come and listen to the truth. What you make of the truth is completely your own business. I am not responsible for that. That is why you can see the disciples of the Temple of Truth. They can laugh, they can smile, they can frown, they can curse, and they are lovely too. You know why? Because we are humans. We have feelings. We don't wait for things to happen to us before we cry out. We consider those who have been victims of the bad governance in Nigeria, the different political chauvinism, impunity, and so many other political abracadabra that has affected lives, even took lives of so many people, innocent people. We feel concerned. We didn't want to. It's not because we are directly affected. So I am a solid rock. I am a platform. Maiyegun's diary is a voice, and you just have to understand it. The people that made up that voice, these are the people. Look at them. So we also have sponsors who believe so much. Like, how could it be so incredible? You are so good. I'm like, I've got great friends. I've got no excuse not to be good. They expect me to be better and better and better every day because they expect nothing but the best from Maiyegun. And I think I've been delivering that. So God be the glory. Now they partner with Maiyegun. They are called the Send Wave. If you download their app, do you know what you're doing? You are supporting me. Even though when you download the app, Send Wave app, if you do send money to anybody in Nigeria, it is very easy. The link is in the video. Check it. If you want to send any money to Nigeria, any money you want to send to anybody, it's going to be free, no commission. You won't be charged. Okay. Also, there is a promo code. A promo code. Imagine that. That's what I'm talking about. I always feel good when I share this, right? No joke, okay? It is the evidence of our progress. We have made a lot of progress. A lot on Maiyegun's diary Politico together. And we are not stopping. As we are reaching out to people, people are reaching out to us too. So when you go on that app, download it. Okay? I'm going to leave it in the comment. Download the app. Link it up to your own bank card where you have the money you want to transfer to people. Now, when you make your first transfer to anyone, okay, wherever you are, if you are sending the money from the UK, just use the promo code Politico. When you use promo code Politico, right, you will get an immediate and automatic £5 from the UK, €5 extra on money you send to them from anywhere, any part of Europe, including Republic of Ireland. If you're sending the money from Canada, sending the money from the US, they will get extra $5 if you use that Politico. Again, we will not beg politicians for money because we have what it takes to succeed, and that is our own originality. They are not happy with me. Many people are not happy, especially the Buhari idiots. Same way they told us then that Omoyele Sowore was working for the APC. They paid him money. We said, give us receipts. Show us something. Help me to believe you. Because these people that I know, if they have compromise on you, if they have anything that they have done for you or money paid to you, and you go out there to talk to them anyhow, Baba, they will share your receipt. They will rubbish you. Forget it. Where you want run. Everybody say, Baba, forget. They paid him in cash. I say, are you that daft? Are you that daft? Like, you just believe anything you want to believe? I said, give me something. Look at what Keyamo did to Eedris. as stupid as it was, right? But it is a receipt. Even though they didn't give Eedris anything, job, they don't give him. Money for him, mama, they don't give him. Nothing. But they still show receipt that he begged them for money. We are waiting for one. You will never find anywhere where Maiyegun is begging anybody. Not me. Begging you to please give me money. Please help me, sir. Please, sir, I want to work for you, sir. And all of that. You know what I mean? So you will never find that of Maiyegun in any way. Okay. However, because we have what it takes to survive, to survive on our own, we are only trying to help. Because if we don't do it, we know that the generation coming after us will never forgive us. They are already cursing us. Imagine the children born in 1999 who are now 22 years old or 21, 22 years old. Yeah. They'll be asking the older generation, what's the plan? What was the plan for us? No plan. Nigeria is yeah, just use the link. In fact, I just forgot now. Let me put up the link in the comments. If you download the app and you use it, you are going to, I'm going to get a commission. Oh, no joke, okay? You should know that. I have the number of you that can make me rich without having to spend any money. All you have to do is what? If you are somebody who send money to Nigeria every now and then, maybe not big money, maybe big money, you can do all of that on the app. You can send the money directly to the bank account of anyone you are giving the money to in Nigeria, okay? If they have Access Bank, GTB, if they have Fidelity, or is it Fidelity Bank, Access, yeah. So you can send the money to them right away, okay? So let me drop the link. But like I said, I'm talking too much now. They said, oh, Maiyegun, can you please help us mention send wave just for a minute or for 90 seconds? I'm like, don't worry. I'll tell my friends about about send wave. I've downloaded it myself. And I also let them know that if they use Maiyegun's diary Politico, sorry, if you use Politico, I've sent the link to my friends on Facebook. Okay. Let me see if I can pin it. So you can use that link. If you click it, whether you are using Android phone or you are using Apple phone, right? Just click the link. It will take you to the store and you can download it right away. Okay. So their exchange is the last time I checked, it was what you call it was 360 naira a dollar and 610 naira to a pound. But I don't know what it is. It will be changing. So check it out. If you are convenient with the, it's a good rate, by the way. So check it for yourself. There will be no commission, no charges. All right. Let me give my friends on YouTube as well. So there's no charges if you send any money through there. So to say, so thank you if you have had it. Tonight is when I'm going to, bring you my other exclusive. If you have the time to join me later tonight on YouTube, mostly it's going to be on YouTube, okay? Because the time I'm going to start, most of my friends on Facebook probably won't be live. They won't be up. But if you have the chance, go onto my YouTube channel as well, okay? Click on the like, subscribe, set the notification. We are going places. So I'll see you some other time, okay? Let's know this. If you're just joining me, you can watch this video from the beginning again. It is pretty much about the, what do you call it? It's, the conspiracy to implicate the Biafrans into already planned genocide by the jihadist government led by the terrorist apologists in Nigeria. The plan is just to do something, commit so many Assassination attacks in the eastern part of Nigeria, kill prominent politicians possibly, kill police, kill everybody, and then blame it on the ESN, blame it on the IPOB members, that they can then move their soldiers in to start doing what they did in Obigbo, what they did in Enugu, what they did in Ebonyi, and what they also did in Abia. They can multiply that in the entire eastern Nigeria, destroy the entire place, burn it down again, so that they can use that as a punishment for Igbos, for Igbos to continue to ask for, because the Igbos continue to ask for Biafra. So that is the reason why they are bringing the genocide. Don't let them. They can be stopped. Do you get that now? They can be stopped, and they will be stopped. Only if everybody understands what the intention is exactly. Okay? So know this. and you will know peace. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to see you later tonight. And like I said, if you have the time, join me. I will also open the line. I've seen that some of you are trying to phone in. Don't worry. We'll have a phone-in program tonight, possibly. We'll work it out. Until then, stay safe. Don't fight for the country where cows has already broken down, okay? And again, don't turn yourself to Malu because you want to live in Nigeria and survive in Nigeria. You can survive in Uzodinma Republic. You can live in a country where people will not see you as an infidel. People will not see you as a dirty being, and your children will not be subjected to the act of terrorism. A country where you will not wake up one day and a terrorist like Boko Haram will become your legal tender in that country. This is the future. This is the plan. They want to bring all the terrorists that have died, including the first terrorist, Madam Fodio. They will bring them into your Naira, change all the writings on your Naira to Arabic, so that it will be the Islamic Republic of Nigeria, Fulani Republic of Nigeria. If you are being deceived to believe that, come on. My job is to help you, and I hope you receive my help. I'm going to see you some other time. Odudua.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti